Ana samu na tiya ga saboda mun ga wurin malam.
Ka gani?
Ana samu na
You can respect your word.
Ka gani? Ana samu na tiya ga saboda mun ga wurin malam.
Video.
Lawa. Me na gudu.
For what now?
No, capture the tear gas.
For what now?
Go and capture the tear gas.
Capture the tear gas and the person that threw it. They don't shoot anybody.
This car pass your salary.
Politician in Kaduna.
Okay, good morning, sir. We understand that the former governor has already gone inside. I would like to hear from you what were the events that led to you coming here and what happened.
What happened here this morning is that a lot of supporters came from 7 states of Northwest to support Nasir El-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State. Unfortunately, the EFCC denied them access. They blocked over 2,000 supporters that came here to support Nasir El-Rufai, to tell the world that what the EFCC and the government officials are doing is not right. To tell the whole world that the EFCC, the DSS had become politicians. They are protecting any interest of the government, not the masses of Nigeria. Meanwhile, over 3,000 people came here to show their concern of what is happening, but they denied them access. Unfortunately, because they are politicians, EFCC party of Nigeria, they allowed some thugs that were sent by Obasani, the governor of Kaduna State, to come and make nonsense here. They allowed them access, but they deny the people of Nigeria, the masses that sponsor themselves. Each and every 3,000, I said, they sponsor themselves to Abuja.
That is true, sir.
Excellent. Mr. Nasir El-Rufai did not even aware or even know that people of that number are coming. Everybody sponsors himself. But I'm surprised that the EFCC denied them access, but they allowed the talks. Mana Obasani sent from Kaduna to gain access to come and talk rubbish here. If you look at what is happening, I'm from Kaduna State. During Nasir El-Rufai in Kaduna, anywhere you turn your head, anywhere you go, any local government, you see a thumbprint of Nasir El-Rufai, the work he has done. This present governor, I summoned more than 50 people to show me anywhere this governor has done 5 billion naira project. Nobody has shown me up to today.
That is true.
What is he doing with Kaduna's people's money? No project. He's not present in Kaduna. You hardly see him in Kaduna. He's the governor of Abuja or Lagos. We don't have governor in Kaduna. So that is why we are here, to tell the people, the world, that we are not happy the way the Obasani is governing people of Kaduna State.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. You know, you are going to ask a question. El-Rufai supporters, rightly so, trying to follow him. I'm trying to probably go and answer to the invitation. What is, let me ask you, Peter, what is Obasani's interest? Is he trying to be in the good books of Asiwaju, or what? Of sending counter supporters, if I should use that word. You had Omar Tijani, who is hoping to be Kaduna State Governor Sunday, talk about, you know, Sani bringing in Obasani, bringing in some counter supporters, and the EFCC, you know, not allowing El-Rufai supporters from over 7 states to come in, while allowing others.
Obasani, for me, has most to lose in this fight, because for every governor, they intend to go for extra re-election. And he has looked at it, sees El-Rufai popularity in Kaduna, the best that could happen
so
to him.
So you think every governor will always want to have an extra time? Do you think the extra time is the real motivation for Sani to send those supporters?
Oh, that's Obasani.
Yeah,
that's the
Obasani,
governor,
yes,
definitely.
the governor, yes.
And you know, there are a lot of permutation which I'm aware of that Obasani will do a second term, then he will come and contest the presidency. These are permutations. Then maybe probably Shehu Diko, you know, who is now married to Aisha, will go in for Kaduna State Governor. That's the present chairman of Nigerian Sports Commission. But having said all these plenty things that are in there, I don't think there was any need for Obasani to have sent in people to El-Rufai. El-Rufai made him governor. Do you understand?
And outside that, the man is answering to a call.
A call.
You know, EFCC rightly have also the statutory authority to invite
El-Rufai, exactly. Which he has honored.
Yes.
They invited him, he told them, I will come on so time, and he's coming today. So Obasani being there, I don't think that's overzealousness, that I don't think it needs to be there. Do you understand? Like you see, I've always said it. People should face governance and leave all this politics.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a lot of things to answer in Kaduna. A lot of people are in what's it called? In captivity in Kaduna.
And every day,
they don't solve this.
Southern Kaduna, this is a governor, the chief security officer of a state where over 160 something persons were kidnapped, and the police authority now under him said it never happened.
Did we hear
Obasani's voice? No, did we hear Obasani's talk about Obasani, who is the chief security officer of the state?
No, he's copying from presidents. They're not in the same party, APC. What they do most times is give excuses, and we cannot remove Obasani from what is happening today, because from what El-Rufai has told the whole world, as this place is orchestrated between Obasani and Nero Rubaju. This thing was hashed in Kaduna, and primarily to discredit El-Rufai from making sure that Obasani does not return. And no matter how you look at it, Obasani being a Nigerian politician, especially APC politician, what they care about the most is politicking, not governance. For him, what has he done? He has got to do one or two things in Southern Kaduna, from what I heard, to look as if he's appeasing them. It look as if he's trying to treat them better than El-Rufai did. But look at it, you can see through it. What he's playing is just politics. How many towns in Southern Kaduna has he transformed? That's what you should ask him. How has he empowered people from Southern Kaduna? But what everybody here is doing is politicking, and I don't blame him, because if allow things play out the way it should play, that's why he win that election with El-Rufai being over his shoulder. El-Rufai has a grassroots in Kaduna, whether I like him or not. El-Rufai is a smart politician. We should not forget that El-Rufai is way 10 times ahead of Obasani. What has he done? He has read the news. He has released the news to the public that Obasani is the one orchestrating this. What happened on Friday when he went to Kaduna? See the crowd at the airport. See the welcome. See the reception. Because what has he done? He has pitched Obasani against the people. And if this is allowed to continue, Obasani's chances of retaining his seat is less than 30%. So the best they could do is to make sure that they keep him incarcerated. They should keep him away from public space. When he was in Cairo, they had a little peace. But now that he's here with them, they may not survive it.
All right, I would have come to you to say, is Asiwaju ready for this game? But Olukayode has come out many times to say clearly that he's not under the control of the presidency, that the presidency does not determine for him what to do, that he has subscribed to uphold EFCC Act as is and render his services to Nigerians without fear or favor, that they are not under the control of the presidency, that all the promises he made that he was going to prosecute certain politicians, that he's doing so. For example, that of Yahya Bello, that he's is at the forefront, that he is not a judge that convicts anyone. His duty is to make sure he brings them to the court. So issue of asking whether Asiwaju is ready to play this game may not currently arise, but do you think Asiwaju might wait in knowing that election is coming? And El-Rufai, take it or leave it, he has northern grassroots followers.
You gave glorious commendation to the EFCC chairman. Talking the talk and doing the work are two different things.
Of course.
Are you in Nigeria?
Yes.
What the EFCC chairman is saying, is he following what he has said?
That's why you're there.
No, that's why I'm asking you.
He has told Nigerians what he needs
because
to do.
the way you
from what you have seen, he has told you what to do. And
the way you gloriously presented what Kayode has said looks as if you have become his PRO and you are now his image doctor. No, because you see, when
but generally, we must also, let me tell you, I was giving an analogy the other day.
Yes.
We must also not take side with those who are looting our resources. No matter, let me tell you, no matter, you cannot take side with somebody who is looting our resources. No, I would rather take side with someone who is trying to make sure that our resources are not looted. The only thing I get on EFCC, I keep telling them, look on preventive measures. Curative measures are expensive. They used to say that a stitch in time saves 9. I'm coming because you brought me in. Instrument of the state you are ready to take me out, right? Instrument of the state must not be used for politics.
Because you have continued to gloriously also talk about Kayode EFCC. Now this is it. Kayode EFCC, where is Bello? Yaya Bello. Where's Yaya Bello? Where is the prosecution we talked about? Where is all the evidence that are brought against him? Where is it? Okay, let's leave that alone. I'm an advocate that if you do anything, go for it. Yeah. Whether it's El-Rufai, whether it's Malami, how can Malami have those kind of houses? What is the issue? Are you going to take them to heaven? I mean, deprive the short while. What is wrong with you?
Within a short while.
When do we?
Even Dangote didn't buy that much of houses. Within a short while.
When do we know how to stop possessing all these houses everywhere and flaunting them everywhere? If El-Rufai is caught,
you think that Shiwaji is going to allow this game play through?
Well, to an extent, of course, they too are monitoring the situation, and when it escalates, they may also try to pull back and reach an agreement situation. But you see, all of them try to test the ground of politics and see how it's going to play, whether to roll back or to continue what they are doing, if it's going to be beneficial to them. Whether El-Rufai is held in captivity, and for example, now Malami was the case. Where are the people? Where is the money? Who is supporting him? Who is talking on his behalf? The same thing can happen like that to El-Rufai. You castrate him and make sure everybody that is following him, you make sure you handle.
No. Let me continue. Do you think the essence of incarceration is for accountability or for politics?
For politics, majorly. For politics. But you see, they say if you want to come to equity, come with clean hands. Their hands are not clean, that's why they were caught.
No, that's what we used to say, that when you find a witch, why witch hunting?
There is a witch there.
Still a witch.
There is a witch there. So the witch spirit should be dead first.
But difference is that Malami and El-Rufai are not the same fry and not the same fish.
They are not.
They are two different.
They are not.
See, El-Rufai is
followership is different.
I won't be surprised if it's dead today, and I can tell you if he's been dead today. It's not El-Rufai's playbook. Is what he planned to do. He steps ahead.
Man, don't forget that today is his 66th birthday.
How was that?
Wait, if you can go somewhere. He's only step ahead of this government, which is painful. Firstly, when he came back from Egypt, what happened at the airport yesterday wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. So the management of this government, the handlers of this government, they're not living up to the standard.
Okay, let me come to you. The letter El-Rufai wrote very quickly to NSA about poison being imported, demanding explanation for the safety of those in opposition, and also on national television clearly saying that yes, we listen to what they say. After all, government also will attack people and listen to what they say. This fight, do you think El-Rufai is trying to do something beyond the ordinary?
You see, let's not forget the person of El-Rufai. El-Rufai make obnoxious statements, not today. It's true. It's not today. He during the Jonathan era, go and play back his tapes.
Yeah.
And he's warning during the re-election in 2019 to play his tapes.
Are they going to allow this thing go through?
Definitely not. You see, let me tell you, he's been smart. He's a smart guy. I told us before that we should not undermine El-Rufai long time ago.
Yeah.
I said he's a smart guy and he knows how to bring people's heads together. Listen, El-Rufai softly is saying that Ribadu is acting on his own. Yes. That is not acting on the president's order or the president's wish. trying to exonerate the president, you see, for his own good. He's been smart.
All right, let me come to you, Peter. Is El-Rufai also trying to throw light how insecure Ribado's communication could be by saying, well, imagine saying you could hear what the NSA of a nation is saying. Then what then is our security? Encrypted speeches that they should be making for insecurities and all that. How safe are they? Remember what the bandits or the terrorists did with Brigadier Oba? Releasing WhatsApp message where they are trying to coordinate to pick the general. I mean, putting this side by side, the competence around Ribado, is El-Rufai challenging it?
Yes, he's trying to destroy Ribado's credibility within Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Who will want to deal with somebody that cannot secure information shared between them? Nobody wants to do that. And what has constantly happened in Nigeria shows that information is not safe in Nigeria. Like General Obi you mentioned, he's a man that was ambushed, and he sent a signal back to the command. And the terrorists intercepted it and came to the exact point he was. So if you look at this Spanish pursuit, you might not describe what El-Rufai is doing, saying, listen, he said something about the Telegram socket. Ribado is brought in.
Yeah.
Listen, we might not like El-Rufai, we might not agree with him, but he asked cogent questions.
Yes.
Why did you bring it in? What purpose? Is the regulatory authorities aware of this? This letter was signed, written on the 30th of November. When was this delivered? Just a few days. When the El-Rufai arrived, yesterday on Thursday.
Yeah.
So based on the fact that he knew that this is the existence, probably that's why he resisted him going to the DSS on Thursday. So El-Rufai is always steps ahead of them.
Yes, and he can put this as the reason why he doesn't want himself. Even tomorrow you say he registered arrest, he could tell you that this substance is in the hand of these people, and I'm not certain what they could do with it. Let me give you one minute. Yeah. If you are Tinubu, I know you are not. You're not Tinubu.
I can be.
Who knows?
I can be the president.
You can be the president, but not Tinubu. Yeah. Certainly. Will you cut El-Rufai or just deal with him?
If I were Tinubu, I would cut El-Rufai.
You will cut.
Number one.
Yeah.
Let me just give me one minute.
Yeah.
And I don't think that this NSA we have, Ribado, is the best NSA we should have. That's 2. 3. Don't also forget, in going along, that there are scores to settle between Ribado and El-Rufai. Don't also forget, they were the best of friends.
They were also friends.
I don't know if you're so Nigeria should not be baboons by all these
exactly. All right. I mean, 2027 is fast coming, and Tinubu our president has a strong decision to make. But look at they told us, the presidency don't dictate what they do. They act according to the EFCC Act. Thank you.